Elgin's actions back in the day directly points to things that happened recently with us in the bubble, with the boycott. Seeing that it was done before by someone as great as Elgin made us all the more comfortable with really going out there and standing up for what's right. Elgin helped me understand that my career wouldn't be punished for doing what's right, and that this situation wouldn't be an either or. Everything that he put into motion.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on and taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for him.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Curry, and it's Green in at the 3. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with DJ Augustin, and it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. And here's Embiid. Offensively, he's been a one-man wrecking crew. His scoring average is over 30 points a game. And here at the midway point of the year, lots of guys banged up, Clark. Is it hard to decide when to play through and then maybe not to play, when to sit?
Yeah, you know, that's a good question, Kevin. And a lot of times it's about pain tolerance, the severity of the injury. Is it something that you can play with that won't linger on and you don't have the possibility of further injury? Those are the factors that go into playing hurt or playing in pain.
Now here's Green. 9 points last game. He gets that one.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control even when facing physical contact.
Embiid with the steal and out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. To the inside, it's stolen by Harris. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, we very well could have some competition in the broadcast booth in a few years. I mean, Green's talked a lot about wanting to become an analyst when he retires from the game, and I don't think there's any question he'll be a good one.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Trying to get open is Lopez. And Giannis gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket.
Like that creativity down in the paint. Antetokounmpo showing you how crafty he can be scoring from there.
Embiid, the basket good off the assist from Simmons.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Harris against Giannis. The kick out to Lopez. Now Augustine, he averages a bit over 6 points a game. Clock at 6. And stolen by Simmons. And here comes Harris leading the fast break.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission.
Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
Giannis outside. Back to Lopez. Middleton drives in. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
It's really easy to admire and respect the explosiveness of Middleton. I mean, if you give this guy a lane to the basket, he'll take full advantage of it right away.
Now here's Embiid. Last game out, we saw him pour in 42. Harris passes to Embiid, and it's sent back by Lopez.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to swat down that attempt.
Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for the Bucks. Then for the 76ers, Dwight Howard's checked in for Tobias Harris. Shake Milton comes in for Seth Curry. And Maxey subbed in for Danny Green. DiVincenzo with it, defended by Milton. DiVincenzo kicks to Forbes. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Howard. And so Simmons will bring it up for Philadelphia. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Milwaukee team.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
You know what, guys? I don't know. I get the feeling that this could be an interesting matchup this season. This first game will tell us a lot.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Here is Forbes. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Simmons on the wing. 76ers moving the ball around. Count it. Embiid's got 6 points.
Well, Simmons has what I call see-ahead vision. I mean, he sees a play ahead, and he's a great passer.
Shots good by Middleton.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Milton the pass to Howard. Banked in off the glass.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Here is Forbes. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Howard. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Simmons penetrating. And Simmons slams it in.
The slash ability of Simmons. Really creating havoc for the defense with his aggressive cutting mentality.
DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. Back to DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Outside Howard. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them.
I think the most important lesson that I got is that you got to finish the job. You got to get it done.
All part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the 76ers?
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Bucks. They've got Antetokounmpo. He's out there with Bobby Portis, and it's Forbes in at the 1. Tobias Harris is checked in for Philadelphia. Craig passes to Giannis. Tries again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Harris.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
and now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Harris passes to Howard. Curry kicks to Korkmaz. Back to Curry. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 5. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Korkmaz goes back up. Second shot opportunity.
Nice job that time using that strong body of his inside. Once Howard has positioning, I think you got to wrap him up.
The 76ers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Danny Green, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Augustine passes to Portis. Back to Augustine. Craig kicks to Forbes. Got a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Thibault, the pass to Korkmaz. Oh, that's blocked, and he's able to get it back. Green in the post. Down low. Curry passes to Howard. Great D that time from Portis. Bucks trail by 6. There's the triple. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 5 rebounds tonight outside Curry. Pass to Thibault. Curry with it. Guarded by Augustine. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the 76ers lead by 8. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Connaughton passes to Portis. Back to Connaughton. Craig kicks to Augustine. From 13. Rebound by the 76ers. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
And guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, and you know, to come up short at the line is frustrating because that's controllable and it's actually a free throw. So you feel like you leave loose change out there when you don't convert.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And that one's good. Korkmaz.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for the Bucks. Down by 12. Tipped away. Portis, the pass to Forbes. Three-pointer. That's his first basket of the game. 1 for 6 and looking for more.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Curry dishes to Howard. Back to Curry. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Howard trying to free himself up. They kick it out to Green. Launches a 3. They get it back. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Over in the corner, Portis. 24 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Connaughton. No points in the game yet for him.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Here's Forbes. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Dwight Howard making highlights for Phil. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter suit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you. And we know that Joel Embiid is one of the best centers in the league. Shaq, and that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. We have seen an exceptional performance from Dwight Howard.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Green in at the small forward position. Philadelphia leading by 11.
Who's got Simmons?
Simmons looking it over to the middle. Here's Harris, and the layup's good off the glass. Harris has got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the 76ers. Antetokounmpo against Harris. Basket good.
And Giannis is a beast, a Greek freak, a dominant player on the offensive end.
Outside, Simmons. Inside. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Simmons. Simmons got 4 assists in the game. Middleton on the wing. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. And it seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Shot clock at 6, and slam dunk by Harris.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Simmons against Augustine. Middleton for 3, and it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. To the inside. And again, Tobias Harris. And that's now 10 points for Tobias Harris.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Augustine with the steal. And here's the fast break. Giannis leading the way. And stolen by Harris. Fast break, Philadelphia. Curry leading the charge. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You can't be too aggressive when guarding Seth Curry because he's good at attacking and drawing fouls.
And the Bucks making a change here. Connaughton's checked in. Then for the 76ers, Shake Milton, he's checked in for Green. And Maxey's subbed in for Ben Simmons. The kick out to Lopez. Over to the left wing. Here's Connaughton, guarded by Curry. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 10-2 run here. Harris, no good.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And Antetokounmpo is just fearless. I mean, hit him, knock him around, really doesn't faze him, doesn't matter. I mean, this guy is determined to get the job done, and he does.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Korkmaz checked in for Tobias Harris, and Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Seth Curry. Maxey passes to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Thybulle on the wing. Back to Embiid. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Embiid's got 8 points.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Here's Connaughton, defended by Milton. Count that bucket.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Maxey passes to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Outstanding agility in the screen and roll by Joel Embiid. I mean, he's so good at getting out of the screen quickly and getting to the right spot.
Pass to Lopez. Back to DiVincenzo. Here's Connaughton. And to Antetokounmpo. Giannis on the follow.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Philadelphia leading by 16. Maxey passes to Embiid. Now, here's Maxey. Defended by DiVincenzo. Embiid, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
6-second difference between the shot and gameplay. Lopez with the steal. One-on-one here. It's tipped. Here's the break. Stolen by Middleton. Fires from deep. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. 76ers ahead, leading by 14. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They've got Dante DiVincenzo. Chris Middleton is out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Craig in at the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Middleton outside. Portis trying to free himself. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 14 points now in the basket for Middleton.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Back to Harris. Shoots over Portis. Harris's shot is off. Bucks shooting 47%, pretty solid. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Here's Forbes, and he makes good on the layup.
You know, Forbes is slight of frame, guys, but deceptively strong. He can finish through contact if he has to.
And there's the pass to Embiid. In the corner, Simmons with it. Now, here's Maxey. Knocked away. 6 to shoot. Embiid finds Harris. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
From deep. Oh, offensive interference. A different look for Milwaukee. Giannis, he's checked in for Torrey Craig. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. And then for Philadelphia, Green, he's checked in for Shake Milton. And Curry subbed in for Maxey. Simmons passes to Harris. They kick it out to Green from past the arc. That one, no good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. To the paint. Here's Portis. Nice move. And he lays it up and in. Craig, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Augustine against Simmons. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Harris. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And to the Kumbo inside. Harris is there. Count it. Good.
And, you know, this is why people are so high on Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's a ferocious player, great competitive spirit, tremendous work ethic, and highly skilled. He wants to dominate.
Poked away. Augustine with it. Outguarded by Simmons. Here's Antetokounmpo. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Simmons dishes to Green. Simmons passes to Embiid. Back to Simmons. To the middle. And the dunk by Embiid.
Boy, Joel Embiid with the throwdown. Athletic, 7 feet tall, one of the best dunkers in the league.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the 76ers.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Joel Embiid.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Curry is inside. Great D that time from Giannis. Off target with that shot. So the 76ers win it. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
My advice to those who don't necessarily know how to get started in the social reform movement is to read, watch, and listen. There are conversations to be had, meetings to attend, and organizations to donate your time to. Those conversations might necessarily not be the most comfortable, but the fact that you're having them leads to growth. As far as fighting social
A view of the Atlanta skyline and all. And with pregame routines coming to an end.
Hey, Kevin, the Atlanta Hawks are a team trying to rise.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. And for the Hawks, Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Collins is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Snell in at the 3 slot. Now here's Embiid. Harris passes to Embiid. Curry looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen away. And Young, here we go. Lays it up off the glass. Young's got the first points on the scoreboard for Atlanta. Frank, it's going to be a battle of the boards tonight, and you know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
No doubt about it. Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, Brian Grant, a lot of guys that earn their living wearing that hard hat.
Embiid, the pass to Curry. 5 on the clock. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. And it's Green, missing. Young outside. Changes up. Simmons pulls it in.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Now here's Curry. Boy, he just disappeared against Cleveland. They needed him. There's the triple. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, that's good signs.
Here's Collins. He's coming off a 34-point game against the Heat in Miami. Here's Herter. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
Now, here is Young. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Heat in Miami.
Let us not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
And the dunk by Capella.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops. And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe GA the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella is going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end.
Curry attacking, and Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Man, so impressive. Collins way up for that one.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Here's Embiid. That shot off the mark. Collins with some nice D. And he jams it with authority.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Simmons against Young. Here's Simmons. A 24-point outing in their last game against Cleveland.
And guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one, seriously put on a passing clinic.
Another miss by Philadelphia.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Snell kicks to Young. Launches a three. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Yeah, how about the concentration by the 6'10" Simmons? Ridiculously good at completing these chances despite the D's best effort.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Collins. Alinari comes in for Tony Snell. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Kevin Huerter. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Tobias Harris. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And Maxi's subbed in for Danny Green. The Hawks leading by 6. There's the lob to the hoop. And Okongwu slams it in.
So unselfish there. Young doing a good job of finding the open man.
And here's Maxey. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first. Now here's Rondo. D right on him. And stolen by Simmons. One-on-one fast break. Here's Maxey. Goes back up. Over Rondo. Wide open shot is on the money.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
And so it's Atlanta with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, they've got Shake Milton. Maxey out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Howard. And it's Korkmaz in at the 4. It's stolen by Capella. Oh, here we go with Okongwu and nobody back. And Okongwu slams it in.
Gallinari at that size can do a little bit of everything, and I like to see him dishing the rock.
Now, here's Maxey. He's covered by Rondo. Pass to Maxey. On the wing, Milton. Pass to Korkmaz. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks leading by 10. Oh, Rondo in position. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
You just can't get tired of watching the way Young shoots the ball. I mean, what a fantastic release.
And it's just limitless in terms of the range. That's what makes it so impressive. He's a small guy, he's quick, and he's got great handles. But he can heave that up from just about anywhere. And when he gets hot, it's something to watch.
Good on the shot.
Now, good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Now here's Rondo. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Gets a hand on it.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now here's Maxey. To the middle, here's Howard. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Hard for the defense to deal with the massive size of Howard. That kind of D does not affect a big guy like him in the slightest.
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 10 now for Atlanta.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
The pass to Howard. Thibault with the ball. Hilton the pass to Thibault. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Here's Collins. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. From deep three-point range, he can't hit that time. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Victory eluded them last time in Atlanta when they faced the Hawks.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
And Atlanta has possession. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Howard with the steal. And now the 76ers on the break. Here's Milton. They get it again. Howard, the pass to Maxey. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Just 5 to shoot. Another shot and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Tony Snell's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for Atlanta.
Right here.
Outside Rondo. And it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing.
The Hawks leading by 6. Gallinari dishes to Collins. From deep. And Embiid pulls it down.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And Simmons really using his insane athleticism on that drive. A remarkable penetrator who really carves up the defense.
Snell, no good. The 76ers trail by 4. One-on-one fast break. That's good from Harris on the assist by Curry. Harris has got his first basket.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Now Rondo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Ben Simmons.
And Rondo's speed right there, a big help on that play. He uses it well to knife in there, get inside, pick up a foul.
He doesn't get the second one. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each. Atlanta had no problems getting going. At one point, they had a 9-point lead fueled. And that'll do it for our halftime.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And guys, without question, Okongwu displaying his skills today.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively, but he's going to keep going at him.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for Atlanta, Young and Huerter make up the backcourt. Collins is out there with Tony Snell, and it's Capella in at the 5 down low. Here's Embiid. Simmons left side. He kicks to Green. They shoot again, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Clint Capella.
Now, he can be a tricky cover. The defense gets caught overreacting, and Green takes advantage.
Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are two guys that still are very reliable.
Trying to find Curry. He's got it now. And there it is for him. Curry's got 5.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And Young, here we go. Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Simmons passes to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to Herter. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the 76ers. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Up top, Embiid. Capella covering. The feed to Harris. For the lead. And he sinks the layup. Harris has got his second basket of the night.
Tobias just going strong that time.
The Hawks trailing. Pass to Collins. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Young with no one around. The Hawks again can't hit. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field.
And I think for years to come, you're going to be talking about the draft that Trae Young was involved in as the picks got swapped. One franchise getting their guy, and this team finding Trae Young. And he's been a blessing for where they need to go.
Here's Young. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Knocks it loose. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. And Embiid throws it down.
And passes like that demonstrate the winning mindset Simmons has. A guy that wants to get his team involved.
Brent, you know the Hawks believed in Trae Young on draft day. They made the trade for him and gave up a chance at Doncic.
Well, I don't look at it like that, Kevin. I look at it like Atlanta got their guy. It's not about who else was on the board. It's the fact that they could get their #1 choice, and that was Trae Young.
And now Philadelphia on the break. Embiid leading the charge.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here. And you got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Curry dishes to Embiid. Harris passes to Embiid. Curry kicks to Simmons. Back to Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Embiid. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists tonight. The Hawks trail by 8. Young passes to Capella. And the layup is good. Capella's got 6.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low.
Inside, Embiid takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the Philadelphia 76ers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back to the action after this word. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Philadelphia leading by 8. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. They've got Embiid. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Maxey. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Howard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Maxey passes to Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
That's the way to put your vertical to good use. Dwight Howard on the jam.
The Hawks shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? And it's Gallinari missing.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Danny battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Thybulle's got the lead up to 12 now for the 76ers. And he's going up for the alley-oop and stolen by Howard. Now the 76ers on the break. Embiid finds Milton. And here's Maxey. To the inside. Howard trying to free himself up. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Young way outside. Rebound by the 76ers. Howard's got 4 rebounds in this game. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. The Hawks trail by 14. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
Rondo with a clean look, and once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Young from outside. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Passes it to Maxey. It's stolen by Rondo. They're running. All going up court. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Young.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Howard. Milton the pass to Howard. Here's Maxey. Here's Milton. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Hawks have gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Gallinari inside the three-point line. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist.
And really, Gallinari makes that one look so easy. He knew before he got the pass he was going to launch that jump shot. He did just that.
Maxey passes to Howard. Over Okongwu. No dice from 9 feet out. The Hawks trail by 10. Snell from outside. It's hauled in by Thybulle. The 76ers have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Here's Korkmaz, defended by Young. Down low, shot clock at 6. Rondo on the double team. And now here comes Young leading the break. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Such a quick thinker in those spots. Trae Young has a knack for knowing where to get to.
The 76ers leading by 8. Maxey passes to Howard. 58 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Milton. drops in the layup for 2. And the 76ers lead by 10.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the 76ers.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still 2 more to go in the season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Joel Embiid.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got. And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them. You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Out to Harris. There's the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
A solid 3-point marksman. Harris has that inside-outside offensive game.
And a deep 3 from Young. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. So Philadelphia wins it. A solid win on the road for them. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett Barry. And with tip-off come.
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for DeAndre Jordan.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. And for Brooklyn, Durant is out there with Harris. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Irving at point guard. Here's Harris. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Boy, nice job by Joe Harris to sprint the floor and finish. That is beautiful.
Harris against Irving. Poked away. Green kicks to Harris. Over Irving. That's good from Harris on the assist by Green. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. Now the 76ers with it. 6-point game. Simmons looking around. Curry on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Brooklyn. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
Now Curry. After the missed three from KD. And the basket by Curry.
Now, this is Curry's specialty. The catch and shoot, yes, sir, that's in his bag. Go ahead, Seth.
Irving for three. And Curry pulls it down. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Harris dishes to Green. Outside, Simmons. 6 to shoot. Green kicks to Embiid. Curry on the wing. Puts up a three. They grab their own miss. And Embiid is right there.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Now here's Irving. He has 6. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. So for the Nets, Green comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Brown in for Landry Shamet. Then for the 76ers, Shake Milton comes in for Curry. And Maxey subbed in for Green. Milton with it, guarded by Harris. Now here's Milton. 11 points for him in that last game against Cleveland.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
Here's Irving. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. They can't stop the run with that one. The 76ers leading. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
With the combination of strength and size, Simmons throws it down with ease.
Irving for three. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. And it's Harris with the ball for the 76ers. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
Luwawu is checked in for Brooklyn. James Harden comes in for Irving. Then for the 76ers, Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Harris. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Ben Simmons.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite-level passer.
Here's Howard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. These are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA, showing the top distributors of the basketball over the last 10 games. James Harden, 3rd.
And those games have seen him dropping more dimes than you might have thought possible.
And he can't get the first one.
At this point for Dwight Howard in his career, it's about being efficient. I mean, we know he can grab rebounds, play defense. He's just got to stay aggressive and efficient on the offensive end.
Now, here is Harden. 29 points for him last game against Dallas.
I thought his physicality was crucial, too. You know, he kept the defense on their toes and repeatedly got to the free throw line.
Here is Harden. Let's go. Finds the open look, and it's on target.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
Here's Milton. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jordan. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here is Harden, a big-time producer. Currently, he's averaging 25 points a game. Knocked away.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw good from Korkmaz. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here is Harden. The tray. Rebound by the 76ers. Passes it to Maxey. Here's Korkmaz. Here's Howard. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. The offense coming free. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Nets. Brown out there with Harden. And it's Durant. And there's Green. And it's Luwawu in at the small forward. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
So it's Brooklyn now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Harden against Curry. Luwawu, the pass to Green, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Philadelphia leading by 9. Outside Curry. Pass to Howard. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And the jam by Harden.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Now here's Curry. Boy, he just disappeared against Cleveland. They needed him. The feed to Howard. Green with the block. And he's able to get it back. And there's the call on Howard. That is his first foul of the game. The Nets making a switch here. Irving's checked in. Then for the 76ers, Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Harris comes in for Korkmaz. And it's Ben Simmons in for Matisse Thybulle. Shot clock reset for the Nets. Irving for 3. Green finds Irving. Takes the 3. Up again. And Green is right there. Green's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Simmons passes to Harris. Durant with the steal. In transition, here come the Nets. Harden's got the ball, and it's in there. And now just a 3-point 76ers lead.
Boy, KD has become such a feared defender, and there creates off his defense an easy opportunity for his teammate.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot, and paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
And Green gets it to go.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Curry on the wing, guarded by Harden. Embiid, the pass to Curry, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention four-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Now Green following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. And Simmons kicks to Embiid. Here's Curry with the three. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Irving. Sweet little floater. Irving's got 8.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And here we can check out the score for Kyrie Irving.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Durant. Joe Harris comes in for Luwawu-Cabarrot. And it's Brown in for James Harden.
And passes like that demonstrate the winning mindset Simmons has. A guy that wants to get his team involved.
Here's Jordan. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option. And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And a close game so far through the first 2.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game. Philadelphia finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They have a 5-point lead. Kenny, what's your... And...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And so Simmons will bring it up for Philadelphia. They've led by as many as 11 points. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Green in at the 3. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble from 3 and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
Now here's Embiid outside Curry. Back to Embiid, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul goes against Brooklyn.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
The 76ers making a switch here. Korkmaz is checked in.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate. Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
Here's Irving after Ben Simmons' bucket. Oh, and here we go with Simmons, nobody back. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. James Harden, he's checked in for the Nets. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Philadelphia. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Korkmaz, guarded by Jordan.
This is not the guy you want in your zip code when the ball is going.
Wow.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Simmons passes to Harris. And a missed layup.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Harden. It's Durant on the wing. Here's Jordan. Shot clock at 5. Harden dishes to Jordan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Embiid.
Well, DeAndre Jordan's a problem because if he gets that close, you know the defense has to commit to him.
Brooklyn making some changes. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Durant, and it's Brown in for James Harden. Then for the 76ers, Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Shake Milton comes in for Harris. And Maxey's subbed in for Ben Simmons. And the basket by Harris.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Here's Korkmaz. He has 6. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Now, here's Maxey. Not a lot of room. Here's Thybulle. That shot missing, so Brooklyn will take it the other way. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. And that'll be the first. Oh!
My goodness. DeAndre Jordan's athleticism is simply unreal. You want evidence? Go check out his posterization of Mr. Brandon Knight.
A nice shot by Howard.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Shamet, Jordan. It's good on the putback. And the Nets lead by 5.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And that one's good. Maxey. Maxey's got 6.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Outside, Green. 43 seconds left in the third. A shot by Jordan, no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Korkmaz, no good. Nets leading by 3. Shamet kicks to Brown. Back to Shamet. The shot's good. Brown making the play. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Maxey passes to Korkmaz, right wing. To the paint. Here's Howard. Jordan with some nice D. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Here's Brown. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And we've reached the end of the third. Nets. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Brown, also Johnson out there. And it's Perry in at the 4 spot. So that's the Nets 5. Now here's Johnson, 5 to shoot. There's the pass to Claxton. That shot misses. Good D by Embiid. The 76ers trail by 5. Here's Milton. Pass to Embiid. Back to Milton. Feeds it to Embiid. Passes it to Milton. The rebound by Luwawu. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Curry against Brown. Embiid with the steal. The drive by Green. It's good.
Well, how about the versatility? Danny Green on the interior. Go ahead.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Brown with it. Now Green defending. Brown, good.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Harris is checked in for Philadelphia. Simmons comes in for Shake Milton. Now here's Embiid. Curry finds Simmons. Out to Harris. Outside Curry. Clock at 6. Embiid inside. Can't hit from in close. Irving looking for an opening. Three-pointer. Here's Claxton, guarded by Embiid. Irving. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, guys, you see it so often. Kyrie Irving's speed makes him easy to foul.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Curry dishes to Embiid. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
And who draws more fouls than Embiid? Very few players, if any. Too much size and really too much skill to defend. And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Irving misses.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And the basket by Curry.
I love it whenever Seth Curry decides to go inside. This guy has the potential to be a dangerous scorer from that area.
Harden the pass to Claxton. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Claxton's got his first 2 points of the night.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Here's Simmons. He hits it from 9.
Yeah, just great. Whenever Simmons takes over a possession like that, what a killer instinct.
Brooklyn leading by 3. Irving with a clean look. Harden the pass to Claxton. And that one is good. Claxton's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Simmons finds Embiid. Simmons against KD. Durant with the steal. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Irving against Curry. Pass to Brown. He dishes it to Irving. And it's off from 3-point range. And it's Harris off the drive. They kick it out to Green. It's stolen by Brown. Durant with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Curry against KD. Goes up from the top of the key. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. KD's got the lead up to 7 now for the Nets.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And when the game is tight, Simmons rises to the occasion, effortlessly capitalizing when his team desperately needs him to.
Now here's Brown. Dishes to Hartford. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Brown. It's stolen by Green.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
And love watching Simmons run the floor, just eating up so much space in so little time.
Irving kicks to Brown. Outside Durant. In the corner, Irving with it. It's stolen by Green.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you?
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
like we did last time. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Now, the third time's a charm. So you've qualified 3 times. Now you're in the championship round. What does that mean for you, and what kind of experience did that bring for this tournament?
I said it in stone. Like, that's so cool to me. Like, I've been said it. I said, if this will happen and this happens, this 100% happens.
Check out the fashion style of the Bucks as they enter the building. Bring out the red carpet. And before...
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in its small forward. And for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. Now the 76ers with it.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
You gotta respect the range of Holiday if you're the D, showing he can hurt you from that area.
And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Here's DiVincenzo. Count it, good. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And this is what Middleton does, hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
And that one, good.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Giannis passes to Lopez. So first quarter just over 1.5 minutes in. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, nowhere near at their best throughout the course of that game. A scrappy performance, but in the end, just not enough.
Yeah, but the fact they came so close, you got to admit it's impressive. I mean, most teams on an off night like that wouldn't have been anywhere near the lead.
Embiid, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
For 3, Middleton. And Curry pulls it down.
They get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
Green dishes to Simmons. Curry passes to Embiid. But whoa, what a finish!
Run that back. I want to see the replay now. And the versatility of Simmons, astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
On the wing, Giannis. Good on the bucket. And the NBA, Chris, with a long regular season, we know that. Are there things that can make the season seem even longer or shorter or in between for that matter?
Yeah, Kevin, well, I'll tell you what, the cliche, time flies when you're having fun. We all know that's true. So when you're losing or not seeing eye to eye, that's when the season can really drag on.
Giannis passes to Lopez. Here's Giannis. It's hauled in by Harris. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Trailing by 2. Back to Curry. He nails it, and we're tied up. Curry's got his second basket.
Now, you can't leave anyone uncovered around Simmons. I mean, he's fantastic at seeing when one of his guys is open.
Well, here's a group now that knows how to orchestrate from the wing. The top passing small forwards in the NBA during the past 10 games. Third is Chris Middleton.
The passes we've seen some of these guys make from the wing, just outstanding, truly gifted distributors.
They give their teams an element that not every squad has. I mean, that kind of passing from the small forward spot, that allows an offense to be much more free-flowing.
Back to Korkmaz. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Now, here's Thibault. Defended by Middleton. 6 on the shot clock. Thibault, the pass to Howard. Here's Korkmaz. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Torrey Craig. He's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Bryn Forbes comes in for Chris Middleton. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Drew Holiday. There's 31 seconds left here in the opening quarter. To the left side wing. Back to Augustine. And stolen by Thibault. Maxey passes to Howard. Lays it up and banks it in.
It's near impossible trying to match up with Howard's muscle. He makes scoring look easy, even though it's tough contact.
To the inside, Portis. Milwaukee the rebound. Pass to Forbes. Here's Craig. And we reach the end of the first quarter. 76ers lead by 4. Live. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trying times.
Being able to go through adversity and come out strong.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Oh, yeah, love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Maxey. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Korkmaz. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Howard in at the 5, roaming the paint. Just 5 to shoot. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And Howard with the stuff.
You allow Howard to get in close, he's going to punch that ticket.
Bucks trail by 6. Here's Connaughton. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And Howard has it in the corner. Passes to Korkmaz. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. pass to Howard. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard to look at the teams that specialize in intimidation. The 76ers, number 1.
And sometimes a team will get one guy who can block. Other times a guy finds ways to get others involved in blocking. It can be contagious. If he can do it, why not me? Then all of a sudden you look up and you're leading the league in block.
Here's Craig. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Misses the baby hook. The 76ers leading by 4.
And Dwight Howard, you know, not the same 35-minute a game player he once was, but I tell you what, when he's on the floor, he can still be every bit as effective.
Yeah, Howard can bully teams that go small against him. I mean, he provides a big body to deal with other strong centers. I mean, he also gives the team some great flexibility with how they match up.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Craig kicks to Forbes. Augustine passes to Portis. The pass to Craig. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Harris comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Shake Milton. And Simmons subbed in for Maxey. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Lopez.
The main area of expertise for Lopez, I mean, he's excellent at finding ways to cash in from that.
And Embiid throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So good. 1 free throw coming up.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Danny Green, he's checked in for the 76ers. Free throw good. Giannis.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
And Simmons kicks to Curry. Back to Simmons. Inside. Embiid finds Curry. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. 14 feet away. Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to DiVincenzo. Middleton looking it over. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. And Giannis throws it down.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Taken away by Holiday. From past the arc. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
Oh, that's just a lucky break for deep here. Keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
Simmons dishes to Curry. A three-pointer, no good. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Passes it to Middleton. And it's good for 2.
And just about every one of Middleton's shots is a smart one. Even from mid-range, he's not going to force anything.
Green, the pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Oh, good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And some good action. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the And that'll about do it as
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Man on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. For three, Middleton. Lopez kicks to Antetokounmpo. Teardrop shot, and the shot goes down. Antetokounmpo's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Bucks.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
And stolen by Simmons. Here's Curry. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
Here's Giannis. Here's Lopez. Kicks it down to Middleton. Tries again. Here's Lopez. Back to DiVincenzo. Green against Middleton. Shot clock at 5. A 3 ball. That's tipped, but they'll get another chance. This one for 3. The shot, no good. And the 76ers go the other way with it. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
Keeps it alive, and Embiid is right there. Embiid's got 10 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Middleton on the wing. Over Green. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Now you got to respect the effort. When Lopez is determined to rebound the ball, it makes a difference.
And here is Simmons. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Fast break, Milwaukee. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. Over Green. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket for Middleton.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
Simmons finds Curry. Simmons against Howard. And Embiid throws it down.
Wow, and he's an elite scorer with impressive repertoire. Embiid is outstanding at knowing when to exert his will on offense.
Here's DiVincenzo. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Outside Portis. Over to the left wing. Now here is Augustine. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 1:03 left in the third quarter. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Korkmaz, defended by Portis. Here's Maxey, and it's blocked. Portis with it. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
A high percentage shooter from these spots. Portis has tons of confidence in his inside scoring ability.
That one drops for him. Korkmaz has got 7 points in the game.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's tightly guarded. On the wing, Milton. Guarded by Augustine. Bucket is good. And the 76ers lead by 4.
Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
Here's DiVincenzo. That shot off. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. 76ers lead by 4. Live from Philadelphia. Let's listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team in the huddle.
Let's get a stop. Let's play out of motion. Let's run.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Maxey out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Howard. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Embiid in at the 5, down low. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Milton the pass to Maxey. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Pass to DiVincenzo. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And some changes here for the 76ers. Harris is checked in for Howard. And it's Green in for Matisse Thybulle. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Drew Holiday is checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Here's Embiid and the pass to Maxey. To the middle, just his first attempt. Taken away by Holiday. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break.
Oh, looking to connect with the open man, Portis. He's got the right mentality out there.
The 76ers lead. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Here's Milton. Milwaukee with the rebound. Now Holiday. Here's Portis. Pass to Connaughton. It's tipped. Embiid against Giannis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Holiday finds Portis. Unable to get that one. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Philadelphia. A 2-point game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Philadelphia. On Monday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Utah Jazz.
And for that game against the Bulls, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Maxey. Milwaukee also making some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. Harris's shot is off.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Goes up on the wing. And the Bucks miss again.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
Simmons dishes to Harris. The rebound by Holiday. Bucks trail by 3. DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. Trying to get open is Lopez. And it's Giannis missing. 76ers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. And he makes that one.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
Passes it to Middleton. .149 left in the fourth. Philadelphia leading by 5. A three from Simmons. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. A second chance effort. It's not going to go for him. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
You better stay with Simmons, especially on the break. He's dangerous. He leaks out, and he's going to cash in.
Giannis inside. Guarded by Harris. Antetokounmpo, no good. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Shake Milton. Simmons dishes to Embiid. Outside for Simmons. On the way, Harris fires the three. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Bucks shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
Back to Holiday. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Middleton outside. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
And this is why he gets paid the big bucks. Middleton enjoys coming through in the clutch.
Back to Simmons. Curry on the wing. The offensive rebound and an intentional foul there stops the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
Wow, it's all about the fun-loving personality of Embiid. It's just awesome. I mean, this guy likes to have fun on and off the court.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
And Holiday kicks to Middleton. Here's the three. So the 76ers win it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge,
Business. Let's get to it.
You told us last time you were on 2K TV that you live and die by the three. And in this tournament, John Havlicek came through for you from behind the arc. Talk about how big John Havlicek was for you.
John Havlicek, for all my team people who don't know, I'm going to give you just a real simplistic explanation of who he is. If you've ever played prom at all, or you want to get into prom, and you make a point guard with a
Certainly one of the most beautiful structures in the most historic city in the U.S. That's City Hall here in... Now we get a chance to check out some stats for Tobias Harris.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. John Collins is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Snell in at the small forward. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Green in at the small forward position. Oh, and here we go with Simmons, nobody back. Knocked loose, Young with the steal. Here's Herter, and he banks in the layup.
Passes like this demonstrate Snell's team-first approach. He's all about getting it to the open guys.
And out of New Mexico, Tony Snell has made himself into a capable long-range marksman.
Yes, he's a guy who plays within himself, GA, stays in his lane, and knocks down perimeter shots.
5 on the clock. Simmons finds Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
And with off-the-charts awareness, Simmons makes plays that others simply don't see.
The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And Herter gets it to go.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Curry passes to Embiid. Down low. And Embiid throws it down.
And if you want to talk about a player who embodies the power game, then Embiid's your man. You know you're going to get some strong finishes anytime he's on the court.
Here's Snell, guarded by Green, and the dunk by Capella.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
Here's Embiid out to Harris. Curry attacking. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Here's Herter. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Right side Curry. Outside Green. Back to Curry from the baseline. And he hits the jump shot. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable, and there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back 3, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on.
This is what you do when your opponent's trying to take away the three and the painted area.
Young with no one around from beyond the arc and then some. Young's got his second bucket of the night.
The first thing that jumps out about Trae Young, the limitless range.
It's stolen by Capella. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Here's Snell. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Embiid kicks to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Nice effort by Harris, attacking, being aggressive around the rim.
Young with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Young passes to Herter. .29 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Basket good. Curry's got 8 points.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Fires the three. Another three for Atlanta.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Curry looking it over. Count the basket. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
And we'll be right back after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Atlanta, they've got Rajon Rondo. Gallinari is out there with John Collins. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Okongwu in at the center. Young passes to Collins. And now the 76ers on the break. Here's Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
And not a whole lot that he can do. Once Howard is in position for the dunk, he might as well start jogging back the other way.
Outside Rondo. Oh, the lob to Gallinari.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Philadelphia leading by 3. Maxey passes to Howard. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Now Young. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Heat in Miami.
You can't forget about how great he was at forcing contact and getting to the line. He racked up a lot of easy points at the line that way.
Now, here's Maxey. He's covered by Rondo. Howard, that's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now here's Rondo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Bobbed up there for Collins. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
The agility, the hops, the great hands. Collins is the perfect alley-oop partner.
Here's Maxey. And Howard has it in the corner. Korkmaz passes to Howard. Rebounded by the Hawks. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, what we saw in that game and what you see around the league is a questionable dependency on the triple.
You know, if you're cold from range, there are other ways to score. You can post up, dribble drive, get out in transition.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. Kevin Herter comes in for Trae Young. Here's Thibault. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Rondo scanning the floor. Here's Gallinari, and Gallinari throws it down.
One of the more instinctive passers over the last decade, Rondo quickly locates the open man.
Pass to Milton. Thibault up top. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 6 to shoot. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Outside Rondo. He can't get that one. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
And that was a shocker. Hard to believe that they dropped the ball, so to speak, on that one. And probably a tough pill for them to swallow.
You try not to dwell on losses like that, but hey, you can't help it. Hopefully, they'll learn something from that defeat.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Snell's checked in. And Gallinari throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Inside. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Green. Harris has got his 3rd basket of the night. 43 seconds left in the first half. Rondo kicks to Gallinari. From the arc. It's hauled in by Harris.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
It's good.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Outside Rondo. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. Curry dishes to Green. It's stolen. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. 7. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They ended the period holding on to us. And that...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Curry has been sensational.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Curry, and it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. The Hawks trail by 5.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power.
And a chance to check out Joel Embiid here. The past month has been surreal. Tops in scoring, 7th in rebounding, and he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. And so Simmons will bring it up for Philadelphia. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And they've been enjoying this long homestand. That will be game 4 of 5 in a row at home. And the wide open shot from Green. Here's Embiid. They kick it out to Green. And there's the pass to Simmons. Here's Curry with the three. And another shot. Here's Embiid. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And who draws more fouls than Embiid? Very few players, if any. Too much size and really too much skill to defend.
Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Philadelphia. Shake Milton comes in for Curry, and Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Korkmaz checked in for the 76ers. Maxey comes in for Ben Simmons. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Alinari, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. The 76ers making a switch here. Howard's checked in. Young from deep three-point range. Off target with the open look.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Here's Howard. Maxey passes to Howard. And there's the foul. It's on Tony Snell. That's his first foul. Goes up off the inbound. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Philadelphia. On Monday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers. And then on Wednesday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Utah Jazz. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Snell finds Young from deep. Korkmaz grabs the miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often. Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws here.
Rajon Rondo's checked in for Atlanta. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Hawks trail by 8. Young from deep three-point range. The quick look, no good that time.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
Or is he actually insane enough to think that he might be able to make that? Either way, we might see him sitting by himself for a while.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Milton. Philadelphia with a new shot clock. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. Philadelphia shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
The Hawks have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Milton the pass to Howard. Back to Milton. Clock at 6. The feed now to Howard. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. That one on Collins.
And inside is where Howard does the most damage, especially how he gets these calls.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Outside Rondo. From deep, Collins. Outside for Rondo. The Hawks working the ball around. Young, no good.
Well, he's put up zeros for an entire quarter. Not the way you try to get back into this ball game.
Milton with it. Alinari on him. Pulls up. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Howard's got the lead up to 13 now for Philadelphia.
Howard really brings it on the offensive glass, using that wide wingspan to come up with those loose balls.
He dialed that one up from long distance. Young's got 12.
It's enough to where you have to respect him. Had one triple in the first half, now has his second.
Here's Howard. Rebound, Atlanta. And here's Collins. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Howard trying to free himself up. And that one's good. Maxey. And the 76ers lead by 12. It's Young on the wing. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got 6 rebounds in the game.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Howard draws the double to the middle. Here's Maxey. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. He has 6.
They are still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
From outside the arc. Misses. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers sitting with a comfortable lead up by 4. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Clint Capella is out there with Gallinari, and it's Snell in at the 3. From downtown, Herter, no good.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And Curry has it in the corner. Green kicks to Curry. No good on the 3. The Hawks trail by 14. Young looking around. The long distance 3 is buried. Young's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Atlanta. Pass to Green. Now here's Howard. Curry on the wing. Another miss by Curry. Here's Herter. Guarded by Harris. Snell from outside. The kick out to Young. Fires for 3. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Gallinari.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Launches it. And no good that time. Now the 76ers take it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. They kick it out to Green. Back to Harris. Shoots the 3. They get the rebound. Outside, Green. Back to Harris. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. 3-pointer, Snell. And Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers leading by 8. No one near Curry as he lets it go. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
And Herter gets it to go.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Gallinari with the steal. Out to the right wing. Herter passes to Gallinari. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this. Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
The 3. And it's Gallinari missing. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 7-point differential. Green kicks to Curry. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. Back to Curry. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for the 76ers. And a switch here also for Atlanta. John Collins, he's checked in for Gallinari. Harris finds Green. On the wing, Green. Embiid, the pass to Green. No good from outside.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Embiid, the pass to Curry. He dishes it to Simmons. Shot clock at 5. Back to Curry. The 3. Atlanta with the rebound.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Young passes to Herter. Atlanta gets it back.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
And here's Green outside. Connects from three-point range.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Out to Harris. For the 3. That one no good. So the 76ers win it. A confident win and one where they clearly show. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Ah, that's beautiful. A view of the stunning and historic City Hall. Welcome, everyone, to our broadcast here in Philadelphia. It's the payday.
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden has led the...
DA, he is dangerous in both facets. He's hard to stop. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Landry Shamet. Harris is out there with Durant. Then it's Jordan. And it's Irving in at the point. And for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Curry. And it's Green in at the small forward position. Nailed from three-point land. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
Now here's Simmons. Back to Green. Just 5 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Here's Simmons. A rebound by the Nets. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Left side, Curry. And it's Durant with the rebound. We've seen a quick start here for the Nets. Their last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the 76ers.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
And it really was the turnovers that fueled the blowout. I mean, a lot of questionable, poor decisions by them with the ball. And when that happens, you can get blasted.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And here is KD. He's been an incredibly difficult matchup for all of their opponents, averaging 29 points a game. Oh, my goodness! That is breathtaking.
Yeah, Jordan is aggressive as a rebounder. He uses his massive body, athleticism, and long arms to wreak havoc on the glass.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Woo, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
The putback, great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
76ers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Simmons passes to Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Guys, the passing ability and IQ of Ben Simmons, both amazing.
And a wide open look for Irving. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. 7-point differential. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
And guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, and you know, to come up short at the line is frustrating because that's controllable and it's actually a free throw. So you feel like you leave loose change out there when you don't convert. Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Curry's shot is good.
Hey, when Seth Curry sees holes in the defense, he pounces on them.
Simmons against Irving. Now the dish to Harris. Pass to Jordan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, overall now, in terms of defensive strategy, sending Jordan to the line is not as effective as it used to be. He's improved as a free throw shooter.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. And a new group in for the Nets. Jeff Green is checked in for Durant. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Harris. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. And it's James Harden in for Irving. And Harden wide open. He shoots. Brooklyn gets it back with the new shot clock at 14. Milton in the corner. Now the pass to Korkmaz. No good on the shot, and Brooklyn will come the other way. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Howard finds Milton. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Hey, you know he's around, and that's what he does. DeAndre Jordan throwing that shot out of there.
The Nets shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And both free throws good for James Harden.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Here's Korkmaz. His last outing, he had 8 points. Count it. Brooklyn leading by 5. And here's Harden for 3. Dwight Howard grabs the board.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
With 1 on the clock. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that concludes the first quarter of play. And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the grind.
How can we be the best version of ourselves?
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Just cashing in on second-chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
Korkmaz is out there with Howard. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Maxey. And it's Milton in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Pass to Maxey. He dishes it to Howard. Passes it to Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Milton's shot is good.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Harden right side. Brown outside. He feeds it to Jordan. That one goes. Count it. Jordan's got the lead, back up to 10 now for the Nets.
Boy, the paint is Jordan's home turf now. He moves and shoots with real confidence inside.
Milton in the corner. Pass to Maxey. Banked in off the glass.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Nets leading by 8. Harden outside. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Maxey, and Jordan sends it back, and he gets it back. Here's Korkmaz. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. To the inside, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the 76ers with some changes. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Tobias Harris comes in for Korkmaz, and Simmons subbed in for Shake Milton. The Nets also changing it up. Durant's checked in for Jordan. Harris comes in for Jeff Green. And Irving subbed in for Luawu. On the wing, Harris. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Harris's shot is good.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Harden the pass to Durant. Shoots over Embiid. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The 76ers trail by 9. Right side, Simmons. The pass to Harris. 1:15 left in the second quarter. Missed inside. Harden the pass to Durant. And Embiid with the block.
That long reach of Embiid is a real asset on defense. Covers a lot of territory and knows how to snuff out shooters.
Irving for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that'll be the 4th of this 5-game homestand. And the basket by Harris.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Pass to Brown in the corner. Harden. There's the feed to KD. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Durant's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, Harden will burn you when you overcommit and leave guys open. He's excellent at sensing when you're out of position.
Outside for Simmons. Back to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent pass.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They've led by as many as 11 points. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And the jam by Harden.
Now, you can't sleep on this guy's finishing ability. He loves getting room to throw it down on you. And he'll put you in a poster if you let him.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime.
Thanks a lot, Kyrie.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K. And with Durant back in action, you know the Achilles will be on his mind and everyone else's.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Durant is out there with Luawu. Then there's Irving. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Claxton in at the 5.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Kicks it to Irving. A 3-pointer is right on target. Irving's got 8 points.
You know, the threat of Irving's drive can open up looks for him from the perimeter, and he is a gifted scorer, folks.
Back to Embiid. Right side Curry. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. They kick it out to Green. Clock at 6. Back to Embiid. To the paint, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
And that'll give him a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
Irving up top. He's got 8. Over Simmons. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. He's got 10.
Irving has the touch needed to do damage from just about anywhere, including from there.
To the middle. Harris kicks to Curry. Fires at the elbow. Again, Philadelphia.
Yeah, he recognized the overcommitment by the defense there, and then Made a smart pass to get that ball back outside.
And on the way from Irving for three. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Howard's checked in for Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Harris. And it's Shake Milton in for Ben Simmons. The Nets also changing it up. Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Luwawu. That one good for 2. Milton's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Philadelphia.
Dwight Howard with some slick passing on that one.
Irving looking over the floor. Here's Green. Jordan trying to free himself up. And the Nets miss again. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That's his first foul. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Here's Milton. And the layup's good off the glass. Milton's got 4 this quarter. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Irving with it. Now Green defending. And Harris wide open. He shoots. No good with the triple. The 76ers trail by 5. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with. The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
A shot by Milton, no good. Nets leading by 3. Jeff Green on the wing. 55 seconds left to play here in the third. On the left block. Bank shot, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Irving from long range. It's good from long range. Irving's got 11 points here in just the second half. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Harris inside. He's against Green. Green with the block.
Excellent defender is Danny Green. He's instinctual, and he's got great court awareness defensively.
It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Korkmaz. Got it off in time. The shot comes out. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Brooklyn. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. A moment now to reset the lineups. Back to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Baxi out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. No good from Irving.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And Simmons kicks to Embiid. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Nets with the lead. Irving for three. Knocks down the three ball. Irving's got 19 points.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
And stolen by Jordan. One-on-one fast break. On the wing, Irving. Over Simmons. Another miss by Irving.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
That is good. And the Nets lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Harris.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here's KD. From 13 feet, it goes down. And the Nets lead by 5.
Yeah, Durant and his teammates really in sync. I mean, helping each other out, facilitating for each other. That basket there, a real team effort.
Simmons passes to Embiid. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And the Nets with possession here. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
That is good. And the Nets lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Tobias Harris. Outside Irving. Over Simmons. Here's Jordan. Outside Irving. Misses the 3.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And Philadelphia making a change here. Curry's checked in, and the Nets making a change here as well. Landry Shamet's checked in for Bruce Brown. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Nets?
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after the fact.
KD's shot is good.
You know, they get it to Durant because they trust him. They've got great confidence in him finishing in the open court.
Simmons against KD. Simmons passes to Embiid and stolen by Jordan. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Irving dishes to Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shamet. They get it back. Jordan kicks to Harris. From outside, off the mark.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Harris passes to Simmons. And he goes big with a dunk right over DeAndre Jordan.
Hey, it's clear. Simmons is a very gifted player, somebody who is mentally strong in these situations and takes the challenge on head first.
Irving kicks to Shamet. Back to Irving. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Nets lead by 8.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial. Guys, this is why they go to Harris. They know he's going to find a way to come up clutch. Count it.
Feeds to KD. Jordan the pass to KD. Again, the Nets for two.
When you've got the kind of game and shot Durant has, you don't lack for confidence. He is ready to catch and fire whenever he gets the opportunity.
Here's Harris, and Jordan sends it back, and he recovers it. Yep, it counts. Irving with it. From deep three-point range. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. This was a hard-fought, David. Thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for